How are you? How's everybody? Whew, it is nice out here, okay? I'm wearing my glasses. It's a little bright, but it's all good. It is all good. I'm here at the park. I love it out here. It's really nice. It's a really beautiful day. What time is it? It is 12:53. Oh shit, look. Male and female back to back. Someone's upset. That's weird. That's weird. I just took these out anyways, these were out over here and that was over there. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's such a beautiful day out here. It's really pretty. So I'm here to do a reading for the collective. My name is Delana. I hope everybody's doing well. It's super bright. I'm sorry. I hope everybody's doing well. Yesterday, I don't really go to the gym and stuff, but I love to be at my house and turn on music and fucking dance by myself. So yesterday for I want to say 2 hours. High Priestess just flew out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. You hear all that? It's so pretty, huh? King of Swords, death. All right, this is okay. All right. So I'm going to say, prove it. Okay. I'm going to say, prove it. And then I want to just literally fucking bust out laughing right now. Bust out laughing and be like, poor guy. But I have no sympathy for you. And you wonder why you're repellent. I want to say this. I want to say, guys, as a woman who's had relationships that have lasted, I've had a relationship that, it fell apart. That lasted, but someone's lying to you. Ace of Swords reversed. They're trying to tangle up shit, but they're no longer going to tangle up shit because we're going to put it to an end. As a woman, if you have tried to talk to other women or other men, let's say if you're gay or whatever, or women to other women, and it doesn't work out, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. And just because there's a person that likes you doesn't mean that they're always going to like you back. And if that's the case, they're probably doing you a favor. So don't pursue bitches that fucking don't reciprocate. Because if you do and you're listening to other men no dog, she likes you, she's just playing, she likes you, no fucking if she liked you, she would fucking talk to you. If she liked you, it's just like women. If guys wanted to, they would. Same thing, same difference. If guys wanted to fucking hang out with you and spend time with you, they would make time. And same thing with women. If women wanted to hang out with you or be around you, they would. So if they're not, take a fucking hint. Take a fucking hint. And if you can't take a hint, then you become creepy and weird and desperate. Because sometimes even women that you feel are not your type or not, doesn't mean that those women are still attracted to you regardless. Sometimes people are just people's type, vice versa. You know what I mean? I've never dated a white boy, and I've never dated a white boy ever in my life. Nor do I find complaining men or sloppy drunk men or men that have no true confidence to approach people, to approach women the proper way, attractive at all. This is gonna put someone in tennis cards. There was another one that flew away. Oh, here it is. Yep. Yep, male and female. Reverse and the Ten of Swords. So it's over, guy. It's over, guy. The conversation, like, not just, and I'm not saying it's over, meaning fucking there was ever anything. I'm saying you're done. Ooh, with the Lovers, the Temperance, and the Queen of Swords here. Look, I'm gonna say prove it. If this is the case, what was I wearing? What was I wearing? Let's fucking call your bluff. This is true? Prove it. What was I wearing? If this face-to-face encounter happened, the fuck? So sad. Not even the 6 and 7's much. Must feel bad. You must feel real ridiculous because the 6 and 7's don't find you attractive, or you're not their type, or you got rejected and denied and declined because you think you're all that in a bag of chips. Well, let me tell you, you're repulsive. You're repulsive. You think you're hot on the outside. That's great. I love your confidence. Go for all, never trying to knock that. But let me tell you something. The way you are inside, what you say, what you stand for, what you do, however you are, how you get your information is fucking pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. Get a fucking life. Get a life, bro. Seriously. It's pathetic. Try to trigger people, like that's your job. Trying to trigger people, that's no wonder you don't have a relationship, because I bet you take your job and trying to trigger people into your relationships, and that's why girls leave you all the time, because you're fucking manipulative. yeah It's a great matchup, though. I'm the angel, you're the devil. I get it. I know why this is. I do. It wasn't real. It's all in your head, bro. The one thing that you and the other girl have in common is that you're delusional. That the only way you get your information is through putting people in other people's lives, tapping into their shit. Otherwise, prove it. It's a Wheel of Fortune here. Trying to get in, trying to trigger, trying to fucking, but see this ball of fire here? It spins with spikes, making all of that shit repel. How many attempts are you gonna try? Because you look like a fool. You're starting to look like a fool. Fool's a good look for you, though. You've really grown into it. I don't even know you. I've never even met you. I've never even spoken to you one-on-one. Is this what this is about? Trying to prove something to your boys, your people. Trying to make them believe something that ain't true. Let me tell you, he's a fucking liar. Okay? If anything, if we've learned anything from this past situation, this past year, I'm not a liar, and people know that. Everything that I was saying is true. So And I don't have to be like, he's a liar, don't believe anything. I don't have to do all that. The proof is in the pudding, baby. What you gonna do? Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. You can keep doing what you're doing. It's all good. I have nothing to hide. It's all good. It's kind of funny at this point. It really is. Like I said, I just want to sit up here and crack the fuck up. But you know what? Sometimes, gotta be that bitch. And I'm addicted. I don't got one, but I'm addicted. So, let's continue. Now we're gonna pray because we're done with all that. All right, irrelevant at this point. Yes, wildness, electricity. Thank you, ancestors, God, source, creator, the one who gives me life, who comforts us, and who gives me protection and guidance and peace and love and harmony and health, wealth, and happiness, and people around me that love me, that I love, that are there for me, that truly have my best intentions, and that I have their best intentions at heart. I'm not trying to prove anything, just trying to be me, just being me, you know. Thank you for these beautiful nature spots that give me life and re-energize me in the sun that just beats upon my beautiful glistening skin. Just for real. For real. Yeah. Ten of Swords again. I mean, Nine of Swords. You put yourself in the position with the Empress, baby. Do it, mama. All right. Doing it and doing it well. All right. Okay. So, God, source, angels, ancestors, past down loved ones, ascended masters. Thank you for being here with the collective and I. Thank you for guiding us and protecting us and blessing us every day with the air that we breathe, with the with you here, for the air, the water, the fire that breathes in me, that gives me life, that helps me push forward, that brings me happiness and joy and appreciative and gratefulness. Protect the collective and I, protect our peace of mind, protect our hearts, protect our crowns, protect our souls, protect our livelihood, protect our children, protect our material things that we work so hard for. And guide us and comfort us in the time of need. Comfort us when we do good. Bring happiness to the collective, and don't be afraid of anything. Let them follow you, let them stalk you, let them listen to you. Who cares? It just says more about them than us. That they have no time to do anything for themselves but malicious, trying to get into people's heads and get in people's minds just so they feel superior and can whatever make a log of fucking nothing people's lives, census, interesting. Why did I say that? Maybe because they have no sex. So you could you could try to trigger me, but you never figure me out. Oh, I was listening to Eminem yesterday. You could try to trigger me, but you never figure me out. What song is that on? I don't remember. Anyways, let's do this. What do we got for the collective? Woo! What do you got? Five of Swords. There is going to be conflict with the King of Swords and the High Priestess again. Woo! You're ashamed to the game is what I heard. There's a triangle here with the High Priestess. It's 3 pentacles, making that body, mind, soul connection to, working hard to make that connection. It's the 3 pentacles to the 8 of pentacles. There's more life. There's more color. There's more painting your own. People have painted their own perceptions of other people. You know, it's not using their intuition. It's using man-made, their own. It's 2 things is the message. We are well aware of what their triangle is, of who they have in their triangle, and the paintings that they want to, the pictures they want to paint of other people or of us, and live your life. Live your life. It doesn't matter what picture they paint. They only have surface information. They only have surface information, and they'll write whatever, they'll paint whatever picture it is, even though it doesn't match your picture. You see how all of those other pictures are different than the one you're painting? It's because they want to paint different pictures of you, but this one is your painting. They don't know. They truly don't know. So let them talk. Let them talk. Let them be miserable, because, you know, yes, the Wheel of Fortune is turning. It's getting brighter. Excuse me. It's getting brighter. It's getting better. It's getting tighter. Look at this circle that we got. You ever seen Meet the Fuckers? The circle of trust. Hey, we all know what's good, man. We all know. And it's getting brighter and brighter. You see how the dark right here, this is our balance. This is our circle of trust. And this is our balance. We have our light and our dark. But truly inside is the intuition and the it's the light, because right here it's white, it's shaded with white. We're protected inside, but we also have our light and our dark balance there, and it exuding out. You see how there's only 1 or 2 dark rays here? It's because it's getting brighter, because we are just living our lives and we are just shining brighter, and it really is using all the tools, earth, water, air, wind, fire, spirit, protection, in order to keeping our fire, keeping our energy, keeping our sanity intact. Yes, it is true. The Queen of Swords here and the Empress. Look, what I'm saying is, it's the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. But you see, how the difference? His sword is down. He's planted. He's not going anywhere. And she said, she's stopping him, you see? But her sword's not up. Speak your truth, brother. Speak your truth. You know, with the Empress here sitting pretty under the High Priestess. 3 of Pentacles, death underneath, and the Tower for the picture they want to paint. Ooh, and Justice, my love. Justice here with the Fool. And with the Wheel of Fortune right here, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Making, you know, being beautiful regardless of what people have to say. This is a huge test. Not a test, but this is a huge lesson for all of us. It's a huge lesson. Let people run their mouth. Let people run their mouth. Go ahead. Go ahead, do your thing. Because it has no effect. F for effort, my guy. F for effort, my guy. You know, and all your miserable friends who are like, oh, I can't get a woman. Oh, I can't get a man. Okay, well, sorry. Ain't nobody complaining here. The fuck? I was in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for almost like 20 years. I'm good. I was. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I got what I need. I'm fulfilled. I have things. I have people. I don't need a man. I want one possibly later, but I don't need one. I'm not desperate for one. Women, there are women out here that are not desperate for men. There are strong, beautiful women that choose to be single because the right man has not come along, and not because we're picky, but because every time a dude opens his mouth, a fucking bullshit comes out of it. And then you could say one thing that will trigger not trigger a woman, yeah, possibly trigger a woman, or like say something that doesn't fit her morals, and we won't talk to you anymore. Because if it continues, it's a red flag and it's a no. And there's a lot of men that get led astray by men that think, that they know everything. Yeah. Women are getting back to who they are, what they stand for, and not putting up with the bullshit. We see we see the truth. The truth is there. But see, with this Five of Swords here, you see how this Five of Swords is down as well as the King of Swords was down? It's like, yeah. Okay. Right here with the Three of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Seven of Swords here, there is something here about that one. There's one main person. Okay, the swords down. It has to be the King of Swords. So this woman represents the King of Swords, the feminine part of this person. Hiding their thoughts, hiding their feelings, but everybody else around them sees what it is, and I think he's betrayed his own people. They painted a photo. They painted a photo. They painted a picture. They put together something, and the Tower has come, and now there is, like I said, Ten of Swords. Didn't the Ten of Swords pop out somewhere earlier in a different deck? Am I tripping? Or was it this deck? I don't remember. What about for the Fool and Justice? Let's see. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Communication coming in from the justice system, or it's just spiritual justice. What do we got for the Wheel of Fortune? Nine of Pentacles. Judgment and the Six of Swords, baby. All upright. The truth is coming to the surface. Damn, love ya. Love ya. So exactly what I had said in the beginning of the reading. Judgment. The comparison of the mirror, right? The comparison of the mirror. That's what this is. Night and day, the light and dark, yin and yang. Also, two people standing tall. One with someone very, very far from you, from us. That's a dove. It's a dove. They make that sound. That's God. Doves represent God. He's here. He's here. He's always here. God's everywhere. God's right here. God's right here, which protects this, fulfills your creativity, your light, your vitality. Everything is just so pretty here. See? Yeah, you like that? Yeah. Oh my God, your face. Man, fuck these fools, for real. I'm not want to beat around the bush or fucking, oh, people, we know who it is. Okay, we know you're a clown. What did Eminem say? He says, I think there's a circus in town about to shut that shit down of these clowns. About to shut this shit down on these clowns. Look, See that? Can you see that? We're about to shut this shit down. This one's up. Icing them out. Okay, yay! It's windy. Like you can't tell, huh? It's windy. We have the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. High Priestess is someone who, she's quiet, but she has balance, and she has foresight, and she has inner knowing, and she has knowledge, and she has wisdom, and she holds the circle and the scroll. Empress is on the material land. She, sitting in the sun, eating pomegranate and bananas. You know what I mean? She has a crown of a pineapple. You know what I always say? Be a pineapple. Sweet on the inside, prickly on the outside, and never forget to wear your crown. That's what this is. See, she's wearing a pineapple crown. She has balance too. The banana represents what? Masculine energy. The pomegranate is feminine energy. It's the balance, and so is the High Priestess, spiritually balanced, material balanced, and the Queen of Wands here, childlike, energy, like, fun. We also have the Princess of Wands here too. Look, standing strong, standing in your power, but yet not. Just a lot of fire energy here. Fodder. Faja. Who's that? Fucking Austin Powers? Do I make you Randy, baby? What did he say? I'll behave. That shit's funny. Oh, my throat looks like a vagina. This fucking guy. Fat bastard. Oh, shit. My throat looks like a vagina. This fucking guy. That was funny. He was gross. Ew, he would peel off his skin and eat it. Nasty. Bro, this fell out. And I put it back in here again. Fire. What'd I say? A lot of fire energy. Ignition. Yes. Yes. You see that pentacle back there? Oh, wait. It's not a pentacle. Oh, yeah, it is. It's a Merkaba. Protection. Yes, having that fire. Our hands are activated. Our hands are activated. We have this fire of protection. We have this ice, fire. What did I say? Fire and water, air. Yes, look at this. Building things, building. Oh my God. There's a lot of activity here. This also reminds me of the Six of Swords. But this is ethereal. Hey, Mr. Fly, Mrs. Fly, don't bother me. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Shoe fly, don't bother me because you belong to my friend Dink. What was that? Ice Age? No, Ice Age? Iceman? Wait, what was that stupid movie with Pauly Shore? Iceman? No. What was that movie called? Man, it's with Pauly Shore and Brandon Fraser. I can't remember. Oh my God. I don't know what that movie's called. It was a long time ago. I've only seen it like once. But anyways, building something. Oh, there it is. Building something here. We're Six of Swords, but it's ethereal. This is all energetic wise. This is all within the collective here. We have the number 33, the number 8, number 4. A lot of stability, a lot of balance, a lot of fire, a lot of... this is the new cycle. This is the cycle of us being awake and knowing, and new life, breathing a new life, breathing in, breathing in new life to ourselves and to each other. More things that are more uplifting and spiritual. And some people may think that our heads are in the clouds, but I'd rather have my heads in the clouds than my head up my ass. Right? Yes. Being grounded. Lately, I've been taking baths, just for my own, no reason in particular. when I feel called to do it, I will. I just use bath salts, and then I have oil, because the salt absorbs, yes, but the oil will keep your skin soft and sweet. Yeah, and just, I don't know, my skin is very soft. But anyways, I use, so you know what I did today? Oh my God. So today I was getting ready, right? And I put like oil in my hair, and I have a spray, and I put, because I don't like my hair to be hard if I wear it down. It's like, I like to touch it and know that it's not gonna be like, but anyways, and I use like cheap hairspray, because I don't like when it gets, like I said, when my hair gets hard. So today I put the oil on my body too, after I get out of the shower. So today I was spraying my body with the oil, I thought. And then I put it on the counter, and and I go to my room, and I'm like, why are my arms so sticky, bro? I sprayed myself with hairspray. Bro, I was like, what the fuck? What are we doing here? Oh, I was dying. My battery's overheated. My battery's overheated because I'm in the sun, yo. So we're going to try to go to the shade. Okay, we're gonna go to the shade. All right, we back. So, it's windy right now. Yeah, I don't have to use my glasses. It's a little bit windy right now. I really don't want to use the cards, but let's do it. It's hot here. But it's really nice, and I need water, so I'm not going to be too long. Plus, there's someone over there sleeping. I don't want to wake him up, even though he's probably homeless. I don't want to be rude. So I'm going to be a little bit more quiet, because I was over there. All right, let's see what we got. 44 on the timer when I said that. Hi, Mr. Birdie, wherever you are. All right, so what do you got for the collective here? What's gonna happen? No, I'm not gonna ask questions. Let's just go of what I feel. You know. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups here, and the the Six of Cups is obviously past life energy, but this is something that these cards are very different than the regular tarot. So this is something that is happening to a lot of us who are on the right path and not being deceptive and speaking in our truth. This is something that has come into play at this point. We are all going to, this is reciprocation, right? Emotional reciprocation, consciousness, communication. This is ethereal communication. This is communication through dreams. This is communication through thoughts. This is a telepathy type of energy. We know what we know, and we know what is true and what is not true. And everything doesn't need to be stated, because it's a knowing. It's a knowing. We get dreams about this stuff. We get dreams, we get downloads, we have direct connection with spirit. Yeah, right here with the Lovers. This is divine energy. We also got the Lovers in the beginning of the deck, and like when I first started. So there are some people who want to insert themselves in a storyline in some type of way that is not on the same frequency. We are aware of that. Oh shit. What the hell? Okay. It's gonna be blown away. It is being blown away. It's being taken care of. Oh my god, the wind is getting So serene. Like, it's just so beautiful. Like, there's nothing like it. Hey, guy. I didn't even know this fucking guy's over there. What's wrong? Oh, he's eating. Oh my god. I think he's eating an elote. So, let me get that card that flew because I don't want it to go anywhere. Oh, here it is. You know what flew away? You know what flew away? You know what? It's. I don't have to say anything. I don't have to say anything because they're not on this timeline. This is very person who is very indecisive, not with intuition. King of Cups reversed, very emotionally unbalanced, very judgment for them with the sun here. Damn. Judgment here with the sun. This is our timeline here. This is this timeline. There is no the women, the people with the intuition. With, you know, men do have intuition, but it's not as strong as women. Women have natural intuition. Women are connected to the ethereal realms through consciousness. Men are too. They just have to try harder. This is a person here. This is the energy here that is no longer on this timeline. There is no consciousness. There is no conscience. There is no remorse. There is no feeling. That is why judgment is here. It's a forceful type of energy that doesn't need to be forced out, but will naturally blow away. It's being taken away by spirit because spirit is the wind, and the wind is what blew it away. We're being protected by spirit. We're being watched over by spirit. We're being looked at. Hi. That's what I thought. You know, we're being looked at in a different light. There are people and places and things that we need to connect to as lighter energetic beings. Lighter energetic beings. That we're starting to connect to ultimately. Right here, this is judgment coming, and it's not just for the. It keeps on landing on the look. 2 strikes. You see that? This. It's manipulative. It's a unbalanced emotional energy. It's unbalanced consciousness. You know, it's a person. It's an energy that abandons all their beliefs. You know, and tries to put on different masks and, you know, be this, be that, be this, be that, only to try to get into people's energy. That's being illuminated. Whoa. That's being illuminated. Yep. Devil underneath the deck with the Hermit. So I picked up the Hermit and Devil. This is the wisdom. This is the wisdom of how the devil works, of the negative energy, of the toxic energy, of the energetic, the lower frequency energy. This is what it is. This is what it is. But now he's bound. He's bound. You see these birds, this yellow sunbirds are binding this devil to himself. He's chained. He's chained. He's chained to his yes. Yes. He's chained. He's bound to his doings. He's bound to his doings. He's holding on tight to, he's being held tight to what he's built. To what he's built. He's being chained to what he's built for himself, for his life. Oh, this guy's coming this way, for real? And he has to look outside. He has to be able to see something that he's never looked at before. Is this guy really coming over here? Hi. What? Yo no hablo mucho español. What? Nothing. No, no te preocupes, está bien. Okay. Creep. He's a creep. But he's not a creep like you. All right, let's get back to these. So that energy is bound to that timeline. That energy is bound to that timeline. That energy is bound to what he's built or what it has built for itself. There's a greedy type of energy. There is a holding on tight to his the material. That timeline for those people, they are. Oh, he's sitting with the guy that was sleeping. Interesting. That they're bound to that timeline. There is a time's up, like you said. Looking back at the decisions they've made, at the actions that they took. That's why they're on that timeline still and cannot move forward. Actions they took on beautiful, balanced women that are feminine energy, whether that's a man or a woman. And so it's like the Queen of Cups here is someone who is balanced, who has a consciousness, who breathes consciousness and life into others. There's a balance here. Look at her. She's so cute. These cards are so cute. Thank you. I love them. She's light blue. Baby. Oh, no, wait. What is that? Pink, baby blue. Why don't you teach me something new? We're all just babies in the so crawl, baby. I think that's what the lyrics. It's Outcast. The Love Below. The Love Below. The Love Below, and it was all the cards were reversed. So this time, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This timeline is going to. Is different. The Nine of Pentacles again. There's going to be a lot of changes coming to the material world because I know why we were placed here in this community. Because because spiritually things have to take place before they manifest in the real world. So what better place to be than this spiritual community to awaken the subconscious, right? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Right here. Queen of Pentacles is a balanced biatch. Balanced bitch, material. She has what she needs, not what she wants. She's very logical when it comes to material things. She knows how to balance her finances. She knows how to, even though things may not be, what they are, she still knows how to balance and keep her, keep steady. And I'm putting them back in this box because I don't want them to fly away. And keep steady. And she looks at her pentacle and she's grateful for what she has. That's why she only has one. And she's not flashy. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm getting more for this card. She's not flashy. She's not a show off. She's not materialistic in any way, shape, or form. She's more of a... She's more of a person who, yes, is grounded, but yet loves to help the environment. She's more connected to spirit, the earth, water, air, fire. She's more connected to the elements, and that's what is special to her. That kills people. That's what brings the balance. That's why there's balance here. That's why there's foundation. That's what the foundation is built off of. That's what keeps her foundation solid, whether you're a man or a woman. I'm sorry. That's what keeps this feminine energy solid. That's what keeps them balanced. This place doesn't have much. There's just this threshold here. It's a threshold of it's a threshold of going into, of having something. You can either picture these birds coming out of that materialistic world or not. Hold up. ¿Mande? Feliz tarde. Pasa buen día. Gracias. With the strength card here, that's what keeps the energy balanced. That's what keeps the humility. That's what keeps them humble. That's what keeps them grounded. Coming from a place that's very minimal, but yet rich within the spirit, is what I'm hearing. Rich within the spirit. Watching the conflict happen, watching the fuckery happen. I'm highly aware of what's really going on, and there are people that want to looking out and knowing that. You see this deck right here, this has two swords. You see in the back how, yes, they're walking away, but this animal, which I think is kind of funny, like, I don't know. It's like people thought you were dingy. Like, I am dingy, actually. I am smart, but sometimes I need a break from being smart, okay? sometimes I'm just whatever, like, oh yeah, like, I don't get it. So you can't, look, man, there's a balance. You can't be smart all the time, sometimes I gotta shut my fucking brain off and just be ridiculous. But that's just who I am. Like, I'm very, like, straightforward. And not only that, like, if I don't get something, I don't get something. I'm like, I'm not gonna laugh at a joke that's not fucking funny, and I'm not gonna pretend to laugh or force a laugh that is not true. And sometimes I make myself laugh, and I think I'm pretty funny. Even when nobody around, because my mind is very imaginative. I have a huge imagination, but it's in a funny kind of way because I have a great sense of visualization. So when somebody says something, I picture it right away and I just start dying because the visual in my head is probably not what they're trying to say, but in my head it's funny. So people thought you wouldn't catch on or see them or know, but this timeline, we see everything. We see everything. We see it in our dreams. We come across things, or, whatever. I'm not going to address that right now because I saw a video. I was listening to something. I was cleaning earlier. No, not yesterday. I was cleaning, and I was listening to a video, but I really don't know what I was listening to because I was in and out of where my phone was. And then I come across this other video, like auto-played, and it was this chick talking about Christianity and stuff. But, like, I don't want to address it because I think it's what she said was kind of fucking ignorant. And just because people are not Christian means that it's wrong. You know, I feel that that's so fucking ignorant and so judgmental. And you need to go back and put your big fucking nose in the Bible, bitch, and fucking read how you shouldn't judge. God is the only one that judges. And however people find, oh, I'm going to address this. However people find God, regardless if it's through your belief or anybody else's belief or whatever they want to believe, it's none of your fucking business. Period. You know, so for you to label something that someone else does, because I don't think anybody else put a label on it but you and your people. So just because it's not through what you believe in, through your Bible and through your shit, and don't ever throw the Bible at fucking anybody, because it's gonna fucking boomerang right back between your eyes. However people want to communicate with God is their business, not yours. And it's not wrong, because faith in the churches, in Catholics, whatever, Catholic people and Christians and all that shit have done people wrong and have lost faith in that religion. So if they want to connect God to whatever the fuck it is through a rock, at least they're connecting to God in a fucking way that they can come back to themselves. Just because it's not your way doesn't mean it's the wrong way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to get to a goal. And as long as they're with God, it doesn't fucking matter, because God is everywhere. He's not just in the temple or the house, because most of the time that temple and that house is fucking just a fucking cover of something that worse is going on behind closed doors. And we'd rather not step into that house and be part of something that's fucking fake. Anyways, get back to the shit. Make me sick. People make me sick with your fucking stupid shit. God, however people want to fucking come back to God is their fucking right. Who are you to say anything about anything? You don't know people's lives. Ugh. Fucking judges. Anyways, I digress. Come back to, bitch. Anyways, I got distracted inside trying, you know what I mean? Anyway, so looking out to the big picture, you know, that's what's really going on here. Finding sanctuary in certain things that are not busy, are not a part of your life, with the high priestess here and the magician. Excuse me. Okay, hold up. Okay. I'm gonna do this. The high priestess, the magician, the page of swords, and the nine of cups. 10 of cups? 10 of cups. Okay, so the high priestess here, this has been known. It's just looking out to see what now we want to create, or what we have been creating, because this timeline, we've been on this timeline for so long. Now that people have, you know, put the squeegee on their eyeballs and have chosen to see the truth for what it is and who it is and what it does and who it be and what it do, is everything you need to know. Is everything they need to know in order to go on this path of their own truth, go on this path of fighting and standing up for what you believe in, like I just did, because I fucking can't stand people who just want to, you know, and I don't force anybody to do what I'm doing or live how I live, or, you know, say that Christianity is wrong, because a lot of the time, 50% of the time, you know, it's not wrong. Like, religion is not bad. It's when you get to people like that fucking take religion way too far and, you know, start becoming God themselves, you know, and playing God. That's when there's a problem. Okay. And that's not cool. It's not good. It's not, you know, it's not okay. You know, who the fuck are you to judge? Like, take rocks, bitch. You know? And what people do is really none of your business. But when you start to, you know, judge people for not being like you or doing or believing the things that you believe, that's when that's when you know you're on the wrong path and you're not walking with God, because judge and you shall be judged. Okay. All right. No. So, walking this path of truth that makes you feel happy, like, oh, we made it. You know, they're so happy. Look at Larry the lobster. That's what he looks like. You know, it's like, we made it. We found, you know, you're finding something that works for you. You're finding something that fills your own cup. And it's going to make a lot of people upset because they tried really hard to walk you in a path towards this Knight of Wands. where they can treat you like shit, where they can treat you like pettiness, where they can give you breadcrumbs in a way that's materialistic to keep you going, to keep you, you know, to take care of you, to provide you with things that they can only provide you with. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Let's go. What else do we got here? What else do we got here? Yeah, the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, the Seven of Swords here. Hello. No, 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 nada. Right here we have the Seven of Wands. We're gonna go because they're gonna barbecue and stuff, and I don't want to be right here. Well, they do that because I want to go to the beach, La Michoacana. Have you guys ever been there? If you guys live in LA County, I don't know if they have it here, but in the valley, they have the meat. I call it the meat. They have esquite there. Esquite is corn. It's elote with mayonnaise, which I don't really like mayonnaise. Butter, chile, limon, and Parmesan cheese. Oh my God, it's bomb. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna go after this. I want some elote. Hi. Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna take off. Because right here, fighting for what you believe in, and fighting for the things that want to move you forward and going in that direction is going to bring you so much material abundance. And walking away from things that are manipulative and have no conscience right here is also going to lead you to the Nine of Pentacles, which is going to lead you to connections. It's going to lead you to spirit. It's going to lead you to a place that is a natural thing. So it's going to be a natural process, is what I'm trying to say. Let's get one of these and then we out of here because they went back to the car. Hold up. Oh my gosh. Hold on. My little woofy woof. I gotta. They're gonna barbecue carne asada probably. Let's get one, please. Can we get one, please? Tree of Life. Let's do it. Oh, not a book. Why? Here we are. Tree of Life and sacred. Okay. Tree of Life and sacred site. That's what we're doing. Okay. Ooh. You see the connections of the light? See the connections of the light? You see the connections of the light? Boom. All right. We're gonna do this Tree of Life and okay. So Tree of Life. Tree of Life, conception. Nothing can grow, no person, plant, or idea, if it is not properly nourished. From the moment an idea is conceived, it is vital you nurture it so it can come to fruition. If you are thinking about having an extended family, be sure you are doing so for the right reasons. Calling a divine being into this world is a big responsibility. If you have an amazing idea, then research, prepare, and be ready to see it through. All additions to our lives bring connections. We all have roots that are seated in our past lives and branches that stretch into our future possibilities. How you tend to your tree affects what it produces. Either a healthy apple or a spoiled fruit. A dying tree, weak at the roots, or bereft of foliage. means a compromised connection to the source of all life as well as your inner wisdom. From such a place, very little stands a chance of life of being given life. Ancient and modern religions use the tree of life to symbolize the process of attaining wisdom or enlightenment. The Kabbalah, Axis Mundi, and the Bohi tree all are prime examples. The tree is a pillar of strength, a connection between realms, and a symbol of balance. Trees remind us of the importance of nurturing ideas from tiny seeds if you want them to thrive and bear fruit. Tree of life speaks. From first a small seed to a mighty tree, be sure to learn from all you see. Keep roots healthy and leaves in light. Enlightenment awaits. Enjoy the sight. And then we have sacred sight. Let's see. Okay. Sacred sight. And it says purpose. It says, sacred sight whispers to you through the mist of time. Guardians of ancient lands welcome you as you take respite from the world of chaos to gain clarity. Healing and inspiration, be still, rest, and allow the purity of sacred sight to cleanse and nurture you. Perhaps you recall ancient memories of a sacred place and feel a mystical connection to the spirits who reside there. Sacred site marks the next rite of passage for you. It is a landmark on your quest. It is time to reawaken natural powers that have been suppressed or lost. Focus on gathering your power and moving forward. Draw from powers of sacred sight to overcome the obstacles you have previously encountered. A strong intention to connection deeply with powerful land spirits will serve your purpose. As you enter the Holy of Holies, sacred sight hears your yearning to return and acknowledge your devotion to stretch the sacred path. Be ready to deepen your personal transformation with this quest. In the oceans, deserts, and on mountains, sacred sites have been venerated for millennia. Each year, millions of people are called to visit sacred places that evoke mysterious sense of coming home. The myths and legends of these sites inspire people to journey to distant shores. When you enter a sacred site, you feel connection, healing, and awakening. A spiritual experience will change your point of view. An answer comes to you. Trust your intuition. A new venture beacons. Consider your options carefully. Seek adventure, go traveling, embrace life to the fullest. Visit your favorite place. It says, stand within my sacred space. Harness power from this place. Ancient secrets hold the key. Embrace your quest for liberty. That's right. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. My name is Delana. Thank you for being here at Inner Revolution. I wish you health, wealth, and happiness, peace, love, and harmony. Take care, guys. See you on the next one. Live long and prosperous. Bye.